Alright, so, I haven't made a video in a while. I decided I'm gonna make one about Problematic, this new show with comedian Moshe Kasher. I actually watched a comedy special of his that was on Netflix. It was around like 2012-ish, I think he did it. And, you know, when I saw it, I thought he was actually a pretty funny dude. He made a couple of jokes here, there, everywhere. They're pretty funny, in my opinion. I haven't watched it in a while, so I'm not sure if it could hold up. I watched it a few times every few months. So he's doing the show with Comedy Central called Problematic. Now, I'm going to try to find a video of him talking about Kylie Jenner and cultural appropriation and whatnot with her and dreads, because I have plenty of shit to say about that one. But as of now, I figured out that they had a music video. So I'm going to be talking about the music video. Alright, I was just seeing if my mic was recording. Alright, so this is the Problematic with Moshe Kasher, History of Cultural Appropriation rap with MC Search.
Yo, I'm finna kick a verse that's dope and amazing about the history of cultural appropriation, but I could use assistance to make my case.
Holy cow, it's MC Search from Third Base!
Alright, I can guarantee that fucker's never heard of him until now. I've never heard of him until now. I don't care to look up Third Base or MC Searcher, so...
Happens when oppressed culture gets co-opted by a dominant other. So settle back for this quick recap by two white dudes in a...
Alright, first of all, cultural appropriation is bullshit. If you're watching my videos and you watch any of them consistently, you most likely agree with me. Many people I talk to, including my friends who are leaning more towards the liberal side, mind you, agree that cultural appropriation is absolute bullshit. Basically, it's when a dominant race takes things from other races, from their culture, and then does it themselves. Like, Kendall, or whatever her name was. Kylie? Kendall? I don't really care. They all have K's in their names, so it's confusing. One of them put dreads in their hair, and people got pissy, I suppose. But, no, fuck it.
Rap. Okay, let's begin way back in the days. Al Jolson said...
So they're talking about musicians. They're about to start talking about musicians who made music. That makes no sense. Musicians that were black, I'm assuming, then had that form of music picked up by a white person and made popular. But they literally just said two white dudes rapping. Now, that's a little sus. It's a little hypocritical, a little fucking retarded.
Till he was black in the face. Then came a guy who was more embezzled than anyone before him.
Elvis Presley?
An icon of
I fucking hate how he says Elvis Presley. That it's Elvis Presley. You fucking idiot. Now, let me talk about rock and roll for a second. While it is safe to say that, black artists around those times definitely did get rock and roll started, a majority of them were white. And a majority of those white ones were better than the black ones at it. It's not because of their race. It's not because they are a dominant race, so to speak. It's just that there really is no reason. It's just coincidence. Really. Like there's B.B. King. There's what's that fucker's name? He just died. Chuck Berry. Fucking love Chuck Berry. Rip Chuck Berry. Actually, he died recently, so. He was like 90-something. His wife was a dude.
He was the king.
That's actually short for taking.
Steadily snatching rock and roll with the Rolling Stones and the Beatles stole.
Dude, it's not stealing. It's literally it's an art form. It is a genre. It's not taking. They started to make music in those genres themselves. Now, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles were both great bands. Oh my god, I don't want to kill myself.
They're dressed up in a top breed headdress. Kenny G, that smooth jazz.
Oh, hell yeah.
Then all the white rappers came to the game. Same for Marky Mark, the Beasties, and House of Pain. And
Boy, I'm gonna fucking... Beastie Boys were great. Alright? They were fucking fantastic. House of Pain was good too. I don't listen to them as much as I listen to Beastie Boys, but I fuck with both of them. Marky Mark, I mean... Didn't that fucker, like, beat up a Korean dude or some shit like that? I mean... it's fucking so dumb.
with Informer. Anyone missing?
Stop. Appropriate and listen. I can't help but notice that someone is missing. What about the appropriator's third base?
Still got my ghetto pass. Don't make me give you the gas face.
So... Okay, so what you can gather from this is it doesn't... So the argument of this whole rap is that cultural appropriate, you know, it's history of cultural appropriation, the history of cultural appropriation rap, as it says there. But then, after saying, oh yeah, all of this music was started by black people, and then it was bandwagoned by whitey, and then they took it from them, which is, I mean, but then they say, yeah, I may be white, but it doesn't matter that I'm white because I'm ghetto. So they change it. They change up the argument there without even realizing. They change it from, yeah, it's based on race to, yeah, it's based on your social status. I really don't understand how someone can be this fucking retarded. But then again, I don't think they can understand either. So let's continue.
History of rap with Justin and Jimmy, Sublime, Macklemore, and worst of all, Iggy. The Washington...
Sublime? Do they really? I guess they... I don't listen to rap that much. And what was the other one? I don't fucking care enough to go back.
Redskins, Madonna, Kabbalah, Coachella hipsters guzzling ayahuasca, cornrows rocked by Kardashians and Jenners, and Rachel Dolezal.
Oy vey, I remember.
Jesus.
Miley
Christ.
Cyrus and Taylor Swift twerking, white guys saving jazz in La La Land.
Not working.
And now it's all meta and forwards is backwards. Skateboard kids used to dress like rappers, but now you got rappers dressing like skaters.
Okay, hold up. They did not just pull in my boy. They pulled in my boy, Tyler. Okay. First of all, he's a fucking skater. Second of all, styles change. And I can guarantee there are still those kids who dress like rappers, I guess. That skate. But the thing about that is that the style has changed. Yes, back in like 90s or whatever, early, skateboarding, or not early skateboarding, that's, you know what I'm referring to, the time that they're talking about, they would dress like those rappers. But do those rappers even dress like that anymore? No. I'm not going to try to say they dress like Tyler, the Creator, but they don't dress in all baggy clothes anymore. No one really dresses in all baggy clothes anymore. And it just really angers me that they're saying skaters used to dress like rappers, but now rappers, because he's a skater. Oh, you got your girl sitting in the back too. Don't try to fucking play me like that. I see you out here. I see him out here. I love him. Fuck.
Multiple layers of cultural appropriators. Cultural appropriation.
How? This doesn't... Okay, this is another thing that doesn't make any sense. They pull in Tyler, and the rap is about a cultural appropriation, and they're saying Tyler dresses like a white skater kid. Which, to be honest, I've never actually seen a fucking skater who dresses like Tyler, the Creator. The closest person to dressing like him I've ever seen in person is myself, because I fucking love his style. I love his shit. I genuinely love Tyler, the Creator. He's my fucking favorite rapper. But it doesn't make any sense. So why would you pull him in for a cultural for a rap about cultural appropriation, but it's a black person taking from what you could definitely say white culture. Right now, I'm kind of
Cultural appropriation.
Are you sure we're cool to do this?
I produced Illmatic. I'm good. You?
Alright, now we're fucking done with that. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm tilted. I am tilted. Do I have any messages? No. Fuck, I'm a lonely fucker. Alright, let's move on. Next video. Bye.